Hello, everyone. We are live with Sensei Chat. It is October 4th. It's actually my wife's birthday, so I want to wish her a very happy birthday. Um, 10 years we've been married, and she puts up with me. She takes care of me. I love you very much. I just want to wish you a very big happy birthday, and I hope you have a good night tonight that I have planned for you. So you might not see this, but I love you. All right. So I have a lot to get into. One, I want to talk about a project that I'm actually currently buying into. Two, we actually might know who Satoshi Nakamoto is. HBO is about to release a documentary where they actually might expose who Satoshi Nakamoto actually is. I also have a ton of information about XRP and what's going on around that. This is going to be a great chat. I also have some other altcoin news. Twin Protocol is actually going to go live here in October 22nd. I can't wait for that because we got into that early. Oh, shit, that could be good. If the market does start to turn around and Twin goes, man, we are going to be flying, guys. We're going to be flying very high. Let me just go ahead and start here. Let me go coin market cap. Let's start a coin market cap here, my friends, and just see what we're looking at here. Share list have instead. So let me just double check that I am sharing. Good to see you, MMT. I love you, brother. Good to see you. I'm so glad that you're here. LAX, good to see you. Girls Crypto Experience. I can't do any of this without you. Thank you for all your help in the community and what you do. All right, guys. So what's going on with the market? Let's check it out, players. All right. So for the most part, we are down right now. Bitcoin is at 62K. It did drop to 60K, but it has bounced back to a little bit. I think there's a lot of uncertainty right now in the world and people don't know what to do. But usually we do have a little bit of chop in the first few weeks of October. And then we're supposed to, from history, start taking off. And so I hope we all make a ton of money in this bull market. That's what we've been waiting for. That's what we've been getting educated for. I know there is people in my community in Cryptonaires that have been there through the entire bear market, learning, growing, and they know what to buy. They know what to own. And those people are going to make a killing, and I hope it changes their lives. I know the last bull market, I was able to help out one of my friends, and actually he was able to hold on to a lot of his money and actually was able to get married, buy a house, and do a bunch of different things because of some of the information that I helped share. So it's just really cool to have that experience. I went to his wedding and I just want to wish him and his new bride all the best of luck. So we have Bitcoin down about 5%. Ethereum's down 10% right now, guys. Crazy. Of course, Tether is stable here. It's interesting that MiCA regulations, Tether can't be used in MiCA. So this Ripple stablecoin will be launching weeks away. That can be used, as well as Circle. You have Solana here at $143. If you were in the Cryptonaires community around October, you could have bought this at $18, but this is down about 9%. BNB is down also. XRP is down 9% because of the appeal. I'm still holding on to my XRP. I don't care what happens with the appeal. They're going to always try to shake you out of something that could be the next generation of the financial system. So I still truly believe that. And that's why I make content all the time. You have the TON network down 10% right now. It's at $5, which is pretty crazy. Just looking at the rest of the market here, Avalanche is down 13%, now at $26. Could be something interesting to look at. Chainlink is down 12%. Near Protocol down 10%, $4.85. I remember when this was at like $4. So whoever picked up at $4, congratulations. We did talk about Sui and Sensei Chat weeks ago when this was at like 60 or 70 cents. Now it's at $1.78. If you came to that Sensei Chat and you actually bought at that time, you would be up over 100% right now, which is actually pretty crazy. That's why we do these chats. BitTensor Tau is up at about 6%. It's at $573. We actually originally started talking about BitTensor Tau when it was below $50 in the Cryptonaires Discord a long time ago. ICP here is at 841, down 14%. Caspa is at 13, down to 13%. So, most of the market, guys, is down right now, especially in the top 100. Mantra real world assets this is actually up 11%, so that's very interesting that real world asset project is up. Popcat is up 25%, so people are still holding on to their meme coin hopes. FTT tokens, it's up 63%. I think people are playing around with this, trying to, short it and then long it and trying to make money. But let's keep moving it through. Good to see you. We have 85 of you watching. I love you all. Thank you for being here. Let's get into this information. So, what is this new project? I shared this with you last Sensei chat. Unlock the potential of AI in your business. Guys, this is what I am buying right now. Lady Trader thinks that this thing could go into the hundreds of millions. Right now, this is hanging out right now around. I have the DEX pulled up. Yeah, here's the DEX. Right now, this is at 8 million. I was buying down here, and I'm still probably going to buy if it dips again here. But just be paying attention to this, because I think this thing is going to go, this is going to really start popping off here. So, if you want to take a look at their Twitter here, Ledger AI_Aura, please take a look at that. I think that could be pretty interesting. And here's a post that they put out. So Ledger AI post launch progress and strategic outlook. September 20th, 2024, launch of Ledger Key, highlight token progress. Since the successful launch of our token, Ledger AI has made significant strides in both industry partnerships and market presence. We have signed letters of intent, LOIs, with companies across 5 distinct industries, notably Financial Recovery Strategies, FRSs, is one of the first partners that we have publicly announced. Ledger is listed now on CoinMarketCap and CoinGecko, and enhancing visibility and accessibility to global audiences. The token reached an all-time high of 23 million, with sustained trading volume of around $10 million a day, which is pretty crazy. Our leadership team has built and been actively engaging with the industry leaders. Co-founders Paul and Bob delivered a presentation at Drew University alongside, I don't really need to read that to you. In the coming months, Ledger AI is set to achieve several key milestones that will further solidify our leadership in AI and blockchain innovation. We're thrilled to announce the imminent onboarding of a large centralized exchange that will open the door for global liquidity and access to the Ledger token to the next level, which we will expand global liquidity to enhance access to our token. Our choice of an exchange is the deal of our co-founders have brokered, and is a testament to their experience and connections in the industry. Guys, seriously, please pay attention to this. Okay, I'm going to come back to this in a few months from now, and I bet you dollars to donuts, it's not going to be hanging around 8.9 million. I just think that's something really that you should be paying attention to. All right, let's talk about this. Who is Satoshi Nakamoto? Let me play this.
Satoshi Nakamoto, the inventor of Bitcoin, could be one of the richest people on Earth. But many years ago, Satoshi had disappeared, and with Bitcoin being woven into the fabric of the financial system, solidifying its role as digital gold, perhaps the question of Satoshi's identity was more pressing than ever. We should start with just an interview with you in Malta, if that sounds good to you. Okay. Who would have been working around the clock to introduce something like Bitcoin?
A lot of technical people will say, I could have done that. It's actually much harder than it looks.
Anyone confident enough to go do Bitcoin probably would be confident enough to not leave any traces.
Satoshi's got nothing to pick up by his stash.
Yeah, just 1 million Bitcoin. The currency derived from electricity might pose a real threat to the dollar. 3, 2, 1. If it gained in popularity.
And the crazy prince starts talking about Bitcoin.
What we're trying to do is get parallel systems in place. Dollars, Bitcoin, pesos, Bitcoin, yen, Bitcoin.
If it looks like something could replace the US dollar as the world's reserve currency, three-letter agencies will do whatever they can to disrupt projects like Bitcoin.
I would rather buy shit that's worth something than buying crypto.
Bitcoin is about undermining the Federal Reserve, disintermediating the nation state.
It's not like Satoshi had some master plan.
Yeah, it's like you're in some sort of cult. You guys are having fun now.
Right? Satoshi left a lot of digital history.
When he left, he distributed control amongst different people in the community.
Were you the first person that Satoshi reached out to?
I believe so, yeah.
Best evidence of him being Satoshi.
Of not being Satoshi.
Being Satoshi.
What indication did you have that he was collaborating with the government?
If you dig deep enough, the inconsistencies will emerge.
He's responsible.
I've been told Satoshi was a group of people.
I have to be careful of talking about that topic.
He checks a lot of boxes.
I will admit, you're pretty creative. You come with some crazy theories.
Here's what I think happened.
It's Bitcoin. Don't trust, verify.
Oh my God, I'm going to watch this. This is going to be insane. Polymarket is saying that Len Sasman leads the polls to likely be the Satoshi Nakamoto, the creator of Bitcoin. Here's his picture, and then I guess this is in some of the code. I don't know. Sorry, I don't know where this actually is from. I do apologize. I'm not a total 100%. I don't know everything about Bitcoin. I know a whole lot about a lot of other assets, but I don't know like who the founders and things like that. But this documentary could lead to a lot of information about it. This is Len Samson, possibly the real Satoshi Nakamoto. HBO documentary might finally reveal it. Here's why it might be true for your Bitcoiners. From a young age, Lee was obsessed with privacy. Convinced that the internet needed shielding from prying eyes, by university, he worked with Mixmaster, an email anonymizer that hid senders' identities, but that was just the beginning. When he grew up, he was building privacy tools, and then he was working on security research at Kathleen University. I can't say it, sorry. But during the time, something else was brewing in the world of cryptography. In 2008, Satoshi released the Bitcoin white paper, a document that would change the world. The design of Bitcoin required deep understanding of cryptography and decentralized systems skills. Sassman certainly possessed that, but is this proof? In 2009, Bitcoin launched a quiet revolution began. Satoshi Nakamoto, still anonymous, communicated with early adopters online. Len Samson was there looking closely at his friends Hal Finley. Who's Hal? I'm not going to read all of this. I'll share this all in the Cryptoneers community. Hal was just not just any user. He received the first Bitcoin transaction from Satoshi. Hal was one of the earliest Bitcoin developers and Len's friends. But in 2011, something mysterious happened. Guys, man, I wish I was around in 2008 and I knew about Bitcoin. Oh my God, I would be so rich. I'd be buying Bitcoin in the back alley. It was for some crazy person. Satoshi Nakamoto disappeared, leaving no explanation or trace, just vanishing. He said something cryptic. I've moved on to other things and probably won't be around in the future. And here's his message. Only a few months later, in 2011, Len Samson passed away. His wife reported his death as a suicide. Some believe it was a final act of privacy, a way to ensure his identity as Satoshi would remain forever hidden. And man, this is just such a crazy story. This is such a crazy story. So, give me a second. Excuse me. I'm fighting something. But Bitcoin, look at this. 6 on the world's US dollar value, 1.19 trillion. And this is going to go up. Imagine where this will be in the bull market. This could be $2-3 trillion. Japan is at 4. China is at 5. Eurozone is at 5.74. United States is at 5.88, and gold's at $14.81 trillion. XRP is coming for gold. I just wanted to say there's been a lot of really amazing people that have been working hard to put this together. My co-host, Lady Trader, has been working on tirelessly on this. JP, a big shout out to JP. Without his help, we wouldn't have been able to put this all together. He was the one who built all of this design. We got a lot of really great speakers coming. Cryptoneers members will be able to ask questions. If you want to join the summit and you want to ask questions to the panelists, you can do that. But you are going to need to be a Cryptoneers member to do that. So I will go ahead and leave that. You can actually join right now for 14 days for free. So you can ask questions to the panelists. Let me just show you the schedule of what we're going to be talking about here. So Friday on October 11th, we're going to be talking about market sentiment. We're going to talk about real world assets. We're going to be talking about crypto gems of 2025. We have full panels of 6 people on each panel. It's going to be really interesting conversations, guys. There's going to be a lot of stuff to learn here. Saturday, of course, we have Metaverse, AI, and Web3. We have Stacy Engel, who is the CEO of Twin Protocol. She is supposed to come and talk about AI with us. Altcoins, of course. and then how to get into projects early. That's going to be a really big one. And these are all Eastern time zones, just so everybody knows. And then Sunday, of course, we're going to have a 2-hour XRP conversation. Actually, I got in touch with Versan from Black Swan Capitalist. Like I said last time, just one of the sweetest people that I've spoken to in the space. I personally am going through a lot of things in my life. And this person just, without even really knowing and us being friends for a long time, has offered so much help to me. And I just want to thank him. He's going to be coming in and speaking with one of his friends who knows a lot about XRP. And we got somebody from Neo Launch, Ryan, who's the co-founder. He knows a lot about XRP. So that's going to be a really fun conversation. And if you're going to want to ask questions about that, you're going to need to be in the XRP community. So this is going to be streamed on YouTube, on Twitter, and in the XRP and in the Cryptonaires Discord. But questions will only be taken from the Cryptonaires Discord from members. Okay. All right. That was fun. Let's keep going. So the IMF admits that the key reason why they're withholding funds from El Salvador is that it doesn't like that it's buying Bitcoin. The fact that the government has added to its national treasury. Let me just play this for you here.
Okay. So on El Salvador, IMF staff have an ongoing engagement with the Salvadorian authorities, and the objective is to reach agreement on a new IMF-supported program that would help with the macroeconomic stabilization and adjustment, and also growth-enhancing reforms. Ongoing discussions are focused on policies to strengthen reforms that can be used to boost productivity and economic governance. Addressing risks arising from Bitcoin is a key element of these discussions. And of course, the goal is for the fund to be in a position to support a credible and well-sequenced policy package that is designed by the authorities. With respect to the details on Bitcoin, what we have recommended is a narrowing of the scope of the Bitcoin law, strengthening the regulatory framework and oversight of the Bitcoin ecosystem, and limiting the public sector exposure to Bitcoin.
Oh shit! I was like, "What's happening?" I just turned the something on. I have the thing you plug everything into. I turned it on so I can have power to my computer, and I thought there was an earthquake happening in Hawaii. I was like, "No, the volcano's exploding. We're gonna die!" And it's the printer turning on to my left. Oh my god. Anyways, that was pretty fun. That was really great. Awesome. High five, guys. High five. All right, this is from my feed too. Man, if you're not following my Twitter right now, guys, you are insane people. There is so much news being put on my Twitter right now. It is insane. We have gained some followers, but if you want to follow a lot of news, some of the stuff that we're going to be talking about today, it's all here, baby. It's all here. And also, I mean, if you want to talk about news, there's like hundreds of articles going in every day into the Cryptonaires Discord. Most people have to go and hunt and look for news all over the place. We can give it all to you in one place, which is Cryptonaires. That is why I think that Cryptonaires has value. Also, the community. The community itself is the value, right? People from all around the world that are all looking for the next big thing, right? When you have hundreds of people trying to help and find the next big crypto project, it's a whole lot easier than doing it by yourself, right? And the price is basically $100 a month. Last bull market, we had 1,800 people that were members, and I think once the bull market really gets started and people see how much money members are making, I do think membership is going to pick up for us. But right now, if you want to join, please go to joincryptonaires.com. If not, then just keep showing up to these free chats. You can support me in any way possible. Let me play this.
I knew a little bit about Bitcoin, and I actually got introduced to it after the Ottawa trucker strike, when the government of Ottawa shut down everybody's bank account who was participating in a peaceful public protest. And I realized that transactional freedom was as important as freedom of speech, because if the government can starve you to death and get you thrown out of your home and make it so you can't buy gasoline without ever charging you with a crime, without ever convicting you of a crime, just because you complained about a government policy, then freedom of speech is meaningless. Bitcoin clearly was an answer to that, and that's what brought me to that Miami conference. I left that conference utterly enthusiastic about the capacity of Bitcoin to solve a whole host of other problems, cybersecurity problems. It is the currency of freedom. It gives transparency to government. It democratizes our government. It's a hedge against inflation. It's an off-road to these terrible $34 trillion deficit that
I believe some of what he's saying here, but some of what he's saying, is a little far-fetched. You can even, so like, how would you even do this, right? What would the price of Bitcoin need to be for like the US? The US has like 200,000 Bitcoin, right? You need to have like the Bitcoin price at like $1 billion for the US to be able to pay off its debt, right? Like there's other ways to do this with crypto, and it's not with Bitcoin. I think Bitcoin is going to be, 7 figures one day. I don't know. It's probably won't be this cycle, might not be the next cycle, but I do think that people are tired of inflation. I think people are tired of money printing. I think people are tired of being told what to do and how to spend their money and this and that, and they're going to make their own choices. And I think crypto is going to be the start of all of that, right? And here's 2023, 2024, October. I think this was supposed to be like 2021 or something, right? But anyways, yeah, this guy has the wrong date here, but it's all good. It's all good. But Bitcoin, October usually kind of stalls a little bit, and then usually it pops. So I'm hoping it does pop and follows the same rules here. BlackRock just presented Bitcoin as digital assets conference in Brazil. Nothing to see here. The world's largest asset manager is shilling Bitcoin at a conference in Brazil. I mean, guys, we knew this was coming, right? Like, we've been talking about this. I've been talking about this for years, right? So we knew these big institutions were going to come in eventually, right? They're coming in now. Okay. You still have time to completely change what your life situation is. Okay. And excuse me, whatever goals that you have, whatever plans that you have, you can achieve those. Just make sure you are holding on to the right assets, right? Anyways, I just thought that was interesting that, now BlackRock has 370,000 Bitcoin. They're holding 367,000 Bitcoin units. They're one of the biggest Bitcoin units holders in the world right now, which is just truly, truly insane. We're going to have to see how it goes, right? A lot of people did flee to gold, but I do think Bitcoin is about to pop, personally, but we'll see. We'll definitely see. Okay. Franklin Templeton submits a proposal for a Bitcoin and Ethereum index ETF to the US SEC. The ETF would be the first to combine Bitcoin and Ethereum in a single fund pending approval, right? There's going to be all kinds of different funds, right? These guys are going to make up all kinds of different ways, right? They're going to have like a meme fund. They're going to have combined, they're going to have an AI fund, a DPIN fund, pretty much anything that you can think of, and stuff that we don't even know about yet, right? Stuff that's, the next narratives in crypto, right? Like in 2021, not many people were talking about DPIN or real world assets, right? But now that's really what people are interested in crypto, right? That's the hottest narratives. But, what is it going to be in 3 years or 4 years from now, right? The next cycle. Swift is talking about using blockchain. Live blockchain trials will connect central and private banks, allowing real money digital asset transfers and advancing institutional blockchain adoption. We know the real Swift solution will be XRP. I think for a long time, people, think, I mean, people think a lot of different things, but do I think you will see, RLUSD or XRP moving across Swift, the network? I do think so. Remember, Swift is just a messaging network. They're not actually, they're run by all of the bank conglomerates, 11,000 banks. I did want to share this with you here, kind of like an overview of Ripple and Swift. I did give you a lot of information kind of about them. They do have some connections, through R3, but I don't know how solid those connections are. So, I'm not going to read all of this stuff to you. It's kind of fun to just kind of go into this and take a look, but here it is, the collaboration with R3, which involves integrating Swift's global payment innovation GPI with R3's Quarter program, highlights Swift's intention to leverage digital assets and XRP as liquidity intermediaries in cross-border transactions. We'll have to see, right? Support for tokenized CBDCs, focus on real-world applications. Swift is going to need some help doing all of this. So here you go, right? Here it is. So in Europe, with the MiCA bill coming in at the end of this year in December, there's only two stable coins right now, or that are approved that I know of, which is RLUSD, which is Ripple stablecoin, and USDC. USDT is not approved. I do think you're going to see people starting to, like, once this officially launches, I think you're going to see people going into Ripple stablecoin instead of using something like Tether. It's just funny because I'm starting to see Tether CEO now out and about starting to talk about stuff. People are a little upset that the SEC decided to appeal the ruling in the Ripple case. And so Brad and Chris are still fighting. XRP is still not a security. That's not going to change anytime soon. But we will have to see. So Good Morning Crypto put this out. Just be careful about any links on Twitter, guys. Make sure that you're like verifying that, hey, is this a real person, right? How many followers do they have? And I go in, right? When did they create their account? Like if you see an account that has like, 2 followers and it was just created, or it's like 10 years old and there's only like 5 posts, just be very careful, like what you're clicking on and what you're taking a look at. Okay. Japan, BRICS and Japan are adopting XRP regardless of the SEC appeal. They don't care what's going on in America. They're going to do whatever they want. And here is Brad Garlinghouse talking about when RLUSD will be live.
Institutions, I think, sets up for RLUSD or Ripple USD for success. And again, we think it helps the overall XRPL ecosystem because it just adds liquidity on Ledger. So we're excited about that. We are very close to. I think earlier today somebody asked me for a timeline. I just said weeks, not months, because of But we're getting there pretty quickly, and we just want to make sure we launch with kind of full regulatory oversight out of the gates to keep everybody happy. Institutions, I think, sets up for RLUS.
I just want to say, a big shout out to is it Neek? Neek Winnick always supports you. You're a breath of fresh air. Thank you. I appreciate you. If you've been around me or you've known me for a few years, you know that I've put my heart and soul into helping people try to understand, blockchain and crypto, and kind of where to look here, like where the narratives that are hot, and I put everything that I have into the crypto market because I believe that it's about to explode. And if I'm right, there's going to be some life-changing, money and things coming my way, right? If I'm wrong, then I'll try again. I'll find the next big thing, right? Like technology is where you make money, right? Like in finding the newest technology that explodes and people want to invest billions of dollars in, that's what you want to find. And I think that's what the crypto market is. When you hear someone like Raoul Pal saying that the crypto market's going to 50x over the next 8 to 10 years, right? What other market is going to 50x over the next 8 to 10 years? It's not going to be the stock market. It's going to be the crypto market. So just love you. Thank you for your support. Appreciate you. Good to see you, Jason. Nice. Appreciate you being here. Let's keep it going. All right. So Bitstamp Robinhood published this article on Ripple, and XRP highlighted how XRP is being used for international payments. Excuse me. So it's been used by fintech firms, including Trengolo, an Asian payments hub, and Finci, a European-based international monetary transfer provider. There's also central bank digital currency. A lot of just different things happening with Ripple there. Ripple's end-to-end payment solution is now live in Brazil. Learn how our new partnership with Mercado Bitcoin will streamline treasury operations between Brazil and Portugal, boosting cross-border payment efficiency via Ripple managed payment solutions. You have just in here, you have the Federal Reserve has officially designated XRP as a digital asset for payment transactions within the FedNow system. Like, you guys have to remember, the U.S. government is made up of all kinds of different bodies, right? The SEC is just one of those bodies, right? So you have the CFTC, right? They're the Commodities Futures Trading Commission, and then you have the SEC, which is the Securities Exchange Commission, and so you know, there's a ton of other groups within the government, and I believe that some love Ripple and want to work with Ripple. And I think that some have an agenda to tear Ripple down, because when you really think about this, right? Why do you need all of these third parties if you can use blockchain to buy a house or, you know, transfer money, you know, or do these things? You don't need these third parties, which are banks, right? You don't need these third parties. All right, when you go buy a home, you have to go somewhere where the escrow office, right? Where the escrow person takes half of your money, and then the buyer and the seller have to agree, and the escrow person, you know, exchanges the money. You know, in the future, that'll all be done through blockchain. You won't need that escrow agent, and you won't have to pay that escrow agent a fee to make that transaction. And I think that's why they're slowing all of this down. Right? They don't want to lose that, because you're talking about billions, if not trillions of dollars over decades, right? That will be lost to third parties when and if blockchain is adopted. So this talks about 120 organizations are taking part, including recent additions such as U.S. Bank Exchange, a various payment processor solution providers. You have also Ripple, a prominent provider of cross-border payments, and open source distributed ledger technology for financial transactions may be among the fintech companies that FedNow will utilize. Additionally, you have Stellar Lumens in here, a blockchain-based payment network that offers a quicker and more effective method for executing global payments. Might also be companies that the FedNow will use. So that'll be really interesting to see what happens. You have Storage Chain. I know Storage Chain has gone through a lot, right? I'm still holding my tokens. I still believe. I was the original person that got into Storage Chain back in October when it was 109,000 market cap. It went up to about 800,000. I was able to take some profit along the way, and I'm still holding my tokens. They are going right now after the AI sector. And if they are one of the first companies that are able to handle AI, vector data, this is kind of how this works. You have source data, blockchain sharding, IPFS layer, vector enabled vector database. If they're able to do this, this could be a major jump for Storage Chain, the company. And this, if they're able to do this, they will get, millions of dollars, and not millions of dollars in funding, but they will also be, I think, one of the top decentralized or DePIN projects in the blockchain space. And so I'm holding on to see what happens. If they can manage and get this right, man, this could make me a lot of money, and that's what I'm here to do. I'm more risk averse. I like those more riskier plays because I just need one or two of those plays to pay off to really make some insane money. If they all fail, then I've done a really shitty job at researching. I put 10 to 12 hours in a day on my computer, usually trying to look for the biggest and the best. I like their team over at Storage Chain. I think they're doing good things, and I believe in that company. So we're going to see what happens. Newsflash: SEC Director of Enforcement is now under scrutiny for corrupt practicing. There are some people, people are people, right? Some people are good people and kind people, and they want to help people. And some people are corrupt and they want to do things for money, and they want to do things for spite, and they want to, they want to do whatever this guy did, right? And so now this guy's under investigation. And so not everybody at the SEC is bad, but there are some bad apples in every type of government. And I think what happens is, like, you look at this and you say, oh, the SEC Director of Enforcement is corrupt, so the whole government is corrupt. I don't think that's a way that you should look at it, right? You're always going to have corrupt people. No matter what do you do in life, no matter if you think you hire that there's always going to be somebody somewhere that has bad intentions to do harm somewhere. So just something to think about while we're going through all this. Now you have the Tether CEO. Look, I've never even seen a picture of the Tether CEO, but the Tether said the U.S. government are their best friends. Paulo Ardiadio added that Tether holds more U.S. treasuries than Germany and other competitors. I think Tether is worried. Right? Because I've never even seen this guy before, and now he's out here talking about the U.S. and him being best friends. In 2022, this is from Black Swan Capitalist. We exposed the revolving door between Tether and the U.S. bond market. Now the Tether CEO has just admitted that they're best friends with the U.S. government due to mass bonds holdings. The artificial cycle is artificially inflating Bitcoin and propping up the U.S. dollar. Hey, this is going to be a very interesting. I'm going to have Versan, on the panel. We could talk a little bit about this. It'll be an interesting time. So where are we with it? Where are we with the altcoin market? So it says altcoin market. I think we're still pre-rich. I'll cover why, how I'm planning for. So basically, this person is saying that kind of we're here in this stage 4 box here, and we're looking for this high range, right? This is the all-time high back in 2022 for the crypto market. And, people are expecting us to go much higher this time around. And for us that are holding altcoins and not just Bitcoin, we can't freaking wait for this to happen. Like, when is this going to happen? I think, it's very hard to compare the current market today with the market that we had back when we had, the C word. Everybody was at home. Everyone had extra money. People were just throwing it around in the crypto market. And I think that's why we had such an insane market. You don't have that same type of situation now yet, but you do have institutions that are buying Bitcoin. And I think as things kind of start to explode and regular people start taking profits, you do have a lot of money sitting on the sidelines and people waiting for the right time. But I do think it is coming, friends. And when it does, it's gonna be insane. So recent news. This is as of today. Coinbase plans to delist all unauthorized stablecoins. I wonder if that is USDT. That's very interesting. Oh, wait. Coinbase will delist unauthorized stablecoins from its crypto exchange in the European Economic Area by the end of the year. Potential blow for USDTs. They are going to remove USDT in the European area because they have to, right? USDT is how can I say this? They don't have the right licenses, right, guys? Linea identified 7,285 Sybil farm addresses. During the investigation, Linea identified about 7,000 addresses linked to a Sybil farm that bypassed the POH system that accounts for 0.1% of the total culture SZN activity. I don't know exactly what all of that means. I do apologize. I'm not an expert on Linea. Magic Eden released gaming NFT collection with Ubisoft. That's a pretty cool big deal. They have 10,000 NFTs. Plume partnered with Credible to launch a $500 million fund. HBO is unveiling that documentary that I played earlier. TerraWolf sells $92 million and stakes it in an AI diversification. Right, a lot of people are on the AI train. And OKX announced partnership with Axelar. Right, isn't that a Ripple company? Axelar? I don't, or they're partnered with a company that looks a lot like that. The name is a lot like that. And then yeah, Bitwise revamps up to 3 crypto futures and ETFs. So there's a lot of stuff happening in the crypto news. But here is what I want to talk about. Ladies and gentlemen, it is time for Twin Protocol. So if you don't know this, here's the story. Because of connections, you know, in crypto, I've been every day I'm trying to connect with new people, and I was able to get in touch and talk with the CEO of Twin Protocol and work with their team. And you know, we were able to get into a very early round for Twin Protocol, and you know, we'll see what happens. I think this is going to, you know, explode. The current price that we bought in, it was 5 cents. Now, there was some pre-trading done on some random exchange for Twin Protocol, and it went up to like 50 cents. But personally, I think Twin Protocol could go to a few dollars, especially in the AI craze. If the market does truly explode and we have this AI craze, I think Twin could do some real insane numbers. And, you know, even if it goes to $1, right, that's still a 20x on our money, right? And I put a considerable, I think I put in a decent amount of money into Twin Protocol, and I know some of the community did too. So we're excited that they're going to launch. You know, there's some details here about the launch. I'll share this with you. I'm not going to read all this to you because I'm just haven't been feeling too good lately due to some stuff going on in my personal life. But take a look at that if you want to. But man, oh, Jason Graves with the $4.99 super sticker. Thank you, man. I appreciate you. People don't give me money. I love you. Thank you. Oh, it's so nice of you, man. Thank you. That really that helps. That helps. You know, I that helps. Thank you. That means a lot to me. I appreciate you. All right. Thank you. Let's get back to this. Have a nice little Sui meme folio going to some OG memes. So there's an OG meme on Sui called CKG. Is the early one for sure. Our community owns the top wallets, and the dev is fully out. So this, I don't know if you're in memes, but god damn, is that $5,000 a token? Is that what that is? I don't think we put in 5,000. Actually, this is going to be one of our speakers on the panel, so I'm going to ask him about this and get some information on this. That's going to be really cool that we're going to have him on the panel. Just in Eigenlayer investigating unapproved Eigen token sale after 1 million tokens sell on MetaMask. So look like there might be some backdoor dealings happening with Eigenlayer. They're going to take a look and investigate that. And you know, that was my chat here today, guys. You know, we went through it pretty quickly. Got 185 of you watching. Let's take some questions from the audience. What you guys got? You got anything? Anybody have anyone? I'm excited for Twin. Like that's gonna be really cool. I don't think I'm gonna be rushing to sell my tokens. Like I'm gonna be waiting for the market to go up, right? Dude, that could be so life changing. You know, that could be so. Do you think F? I need a little bit more information on that one. Zephyr Knight. I hope I am not getting a cold. I would be so upset. Yes, me too. Nope. Jason, are you in the community? Are you in Twin Protocol too? Like, dude, Twin is going to just make some insane moves. Hold on, where was that info on Twin? That was recently here. Let's just take a look at it. The groundbreaking company inventing. Wait, share this tab instead. There we go. See, I'm not screwing up here. The groundbreaking company inventing a new paradigm for communicating and sharing knowledge through digital twins will be live on a DEX platform, Uniswap, starting on October 22nd. More details can be found on the Twin website at twintokenai.ai. The Twin Protocol token and platform address the critical challenges of protecting the online identity and information of digital twins, providing customers with secure, transparent, and decentralized approach to store and share personal data via their online persona. Leveraging advanced encryption and blockchain technology, that the platform ensures the immutability and traceability of data, preventing unauthorized access and tampering. The Twin Protocol platform enables users to create digital twins of themselves, capturing their unique skills, knowledge, and personality. Once trained, these twins, powered by artificial intelligence or AI, can be shared with others through the tokenized Twin Protocol marketplace. AI twins have powers to facilitate mass education and knowledge and sharing by acting as replaceable yet personalized assistants, ensuring that every individual receives tailored support while benefiting from consistent, high-quality expertise. With AI twins, anyone can scale their presence, accelerate their influence, and create meaningful, scalable learning or in engagement experiences that will reach global audiences while maintaining a personal connection. By reviewing all of the questions asked of a AI twin, individuals can also gain valuable insights into their audience's needs and interests and concerns. This deeper understanding allows them to tailor their content and more events and more effectively, ensuring that their offerings are more relevant, engaging and impactful for their audience. AI twins creates will benefit by earning twin tokens each time their skills are accessed in the marketplace. Damn, man, I wish I was much cooler and bigger. People would be asking my AI twin a bunch of different questions. I actually have an AI twin. They just have to tell me how I start using it. But you got identity and data, AI capabilities, global scaling, token features, security, you have partnerships, right? Information management and access. I mean, this is going to be big, right? And then this is going to be the incubation project coming out of Ajax, which is now ASI, right? So they're going to have a lot of stuff behind this. They're going to have a lot of, marketing. They're going to have, a lot of big people. I'm sure they can get on big exchanges fairly quickly. I'm excited, guys, about that one. I think we're gonna make some money. I'm hoping. Twin Protocol will freak my mother out. Probably. Sensei, where is your twin? Did you finish making yours? I'm waiting for Stacy to give it to me, or hold on. I asked her. 12 correct. Looking forward to it. Let me send you initial for the prototype. We could release it during your summit. Oh my god, I would love that. Oh my god, they're going to release my AI twin during the summit. That's so cool. So during the AI summit, she's going to release my AI twin. Oh, that's cool, man. Oh, that's special. That is special. I am thankful for that. That is it's gonna be man, I'm excited about that. So yeah, there you go. KOL Summit twin revealed. Yeah, dude. I would love to. I mean, with only 36 million tokens circulating, right at the start, for like 3 months, you're gonna have just 36 million tokens, right? They're not going to be releasing more tokens to the team or people that got in early. So, if they can get on a few exchanges pretty early and the market's popping in December, in November, December, and January, like if it goes to 100 million market cap, you're at like 250, right? You've made a 50x now on your investment. I mean, it's going to take, what is it going to take? A total of 15 months to get all your tokens. So you're going to get most of your tokens in this bull market. And there's a 3 months where no one gets anything. And then I think it's 12 months, right? Where we get our tokens. So for most of next year, You know, I think the bull market's supposed to end towards like the end of next 2025. So you're going to get most of your tokens. I think you're going to get all your tokens in 2025, depending like on the exact dates. ETH gas fee, I don't know, brother. I hope ETH and fees won't get crazy during the twin trading time. I have no control over that, man. But all I know is if Twin Protocol does well, it's gonna change. It's gonna change some of your guys' lives. Where to buy Twin? Well, you could have bought it if you were a Cryptonaires member, like 4 months ago. Right now, you're gonna have to buy it when retail can buy it when it launches on the 22nd. You can buy it on. You're gonna be able to buy it on Uniswap. So we'll see what happens. Like, you know, it would suck if it launches and it goes to like a penny. Oh my god, I would kill myself. I'm in Twin, Hire, W Store, and other good ones. Just changed my life too. You know, Hire's having a problem. Like I've been talking to them. Well, first, we've been talking about some political stuff. Our political beliefs are a little like complete opposites. So, but talking about their token, I told them what they needed to do is they need to get a marketing company to come in and help bring in new buyers for the token. Because as soon as they start buying in their own token, you, the person that knew about this, before, because of some information that I gave you, maybe are going to be maybe selling into that. Personally, I'm going to be holding because I think they're going to do a lot for that token. And even if AVAX gets involved, that could be huge, right? Like if that token goes to, 5 million, 10 million, 20 million, 50 million, like in the bull market, like that could be life-changing money for anyone. I own a lot of that token because I originally bought that token because it was so goddamn cheap. It was 10,000 market cap. I told the community about it at the time I bought it. So I know some of you bought it when I did, some of you waited, but they have a lot of money coming in and they're going to start buying up the token. They just got to figure out how to do it. They're going to have a market maker. And, if Twin, Hire, and W Store pop off, like I might buy a nice house on the water, and have my own little beach there, that I can just go put my feet in. If W Store is able to do the AI storage, it's like I'll make millions of dollars off that. If Hire is able to figure out how they're gonna do their token stuff, and if they can actually get their shit together and start buying their token without people just dumping into it, like people are gonna cheat, but eventually they're gonna own enough of the token where they, people can't dump on them anymore, right? Like that could make me a multimillionaire. And Twin, if Twin goes to, $3, $4, $5, I'll have 7 figures. So, I'm in several other things too. I think I have about 15 or 18 projects. A lot of the stuff hasn't launched yet though. I'm waiting. So, BioFi, yep. BioFi too. BioFi wants me to come onto their team to help them with their token. Like I've been in talks with them to help them with their business. So we'll see if they, we'll see what happens. But like, dude, there's like so many tokens on BioFi are staked. If somebody came in with like $1 million, it would probably bring that market cap to like 20 million or 30 million. It'd be insane. I'm going in the shrimper business. What? You Forrest Gump? The shrimper business. Hey man, people got to eat. People got to eat. But yeah, Saraj, Twin will be available on the 22nd on Uniswap, where you can buy it if you really want to hold on to it, and you want to get into it. But right now, you can't buy it. Like we have a lot of early opportunities in Cryptonaires. I just think a lot of people are invested and waiting for the market to turn around. And I think some people may be down a bit. I think some people are up a bit. I think some people are just waiting. And, once liquidity does come back in, I think we're going to have some big moves. And you know, I hope it's life-changing for all of you. I wish good things for all of you. I don't care who you are, where you're from, or what political party you care about. I wish good things for you. I want to see you doing better. You know, I want to see you buy that house that you want. I want to see you, you know, help that charity. I want to see you, you know, buy that car you've always wanted. Whatever it is, you know, I think we can do it with crypto and the right projects. And you know, we'll see if we pick the right ones. It's gonna be life changing, and I hope it is. I really do. Life is like a box of chocolates. You never know what you're gonna get until you make you a millionaire. Man, I you know, last bull market, yeah, I was making money so fast that I didn't know what to do. Like I've never in my life made that much money that quickly. And I made some mistakes. I'll be honest with you. I should have cashed out more. I got a little greedy. I was like adding more nodes, and I should have been just taking the money and parking it in the bank. Like, I'm not going to make those same mistakes this time. You know, I've learned from some mistakes, and I'm not going to make those same mistakes. So we'll see. My goal's 3 to 5 million in this. Hey Sensei, what about Big Arcade? We're still waiting for that to launch too. I got a few $1,000 in Biga. I didn't go as hard in Biga as I did in Twin for 100 reasons, but the main reason was you know, the connections that Twin Protocol has to, you know, now ASI, like that. They're the biggest. They're the what are, hold on, let me see. Life and likes a box of chocolates. You never know what you're gonna get until you got into one. ASI Finance. No, like what, did they change this? Crypto assets. Is it called ASI Finance now? No. That's cannot be, man. What am I searching that's wrong here? Hold on. Share this tab instead. Hold on, fetch. Let me just look at fetch. It should be. They changed this so much. How do where's ASI? Wow. Is this ASI? ASI Finance? No, that's okay. Like Coin Market Cap is so annoying. They changed their whole thing, and it's like you have to refigure out how to use it all on ASI. Am I searching the wrong coin? Like, is my brain not working? Help me out here, people. What is it? With the token merge, right? It's ASI token merge, right? Isn't it called ASI? Yeah, ASI token. That's the information I'm trying to get to here, people. Right? So like Twin Protocol is a incubation project out of the Ajax ecosystem. So now you have the best people out of all of these three companies that can help Twin Protocol do whatever it wants. Total valuation at 7.5 billion, right? I mean, can Twin go to a few hundred million? I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. Fetch AI is ASI. Fetch AI. Okay. Fetch AI. Like, I don't know why these guys change this so much, but it's quite awful. I really sound like I'm getting sick, doesn't it? That's not good. I don't know why it doesn't pull up fetch AI. I don't know what I'm doing wrong on these things here, guys.
I don't know, man. I don't know why it doesn't pull it up, but anyways, it's gonna be big. It's gonna be big. I don't know, man. Will it make us money? I sure hope so. You want to search it on CoinMarketCap? Like if you have the link, I don't know. You probably can't post a link. Yeah, I know Fetch merged. It merged into ASI, but I can't find ASI. That's what I'm trying to tell you. Like, you know what I can do? I can do this. I can do this. I can do this. Categories. AI. So I can go AI, and then I can go categories. Right? AI, big data. There it is, right there. It's just, I don't know why it doesn't come up. 3.6 billion, right? So like, what is this going to go into in the bull market, right? This could go to like 10 billion, right? So is it that crazy to think that Twin Protocol, like their first incubation baby project, can't go to a few hundred million? I don't know, guys. You tell me. You tell me. I don't know. Oh, here, look. I'm not sharing the right thing. There you go. You tell me. Right now it's at 3.6 billion. Can it go? I don't know. Howdy from New Zealand, longtime watcher. Hey, Tree Hugger. Thank you, man. It's great to see you, and thank you for supporting the channel for as long as you have. It means a lot to me. Means a lot to me. And big shout out to Jason Groves who donated $4.99. I mean, like, people don't donate, like I know everyone's tight right now, but like that's a big thing for me. So thank you. Like I put like my entire life into this, and it when people, I appreciate it more than you know. So I got a lot of good videos coming out. A lot of it's about XRP, but don't forget to check out my YouTube channel, guys. I know some of you are watching on YouTube. Some of you guys are watching on Twitter, but this is my YouTube page. We're 31,000 subscribers. I'd love to get to 40,000 before the end of the year. Like, that would be a really cool thing. And then if I could just have a killer 2025 in the bull market, and pick up, like, if I could pick up 60,000 subs in 1 year, I'd lose my mind. I guess I gotta make better content. But I know a lot of you come and you watch my content, and I appreciate it. It means the world to me. It means the world to me. I feel 2030 is a time frame that is going to come to an end to be the new system. Yeah, like, we're still in a speculation market, guys. Like, no matter what your friend says, or whoever the expert is, we're still speculating on assets. Like, we're not at the full utility stage yet. Most of this stuff won't be here in 10 years. Like, that's what you need to understand. Most of this technology won't be here in 10 years. That's why I'm not talking about meme coins. I'm not talking about, bullshit. I'm talking about stuff that I think is going to be here in 10 years. Right. And like, I think Twin Protocol is one of those things that people are going to want to use, right? To capture, like, if you have someone like in your company that's like an all-star, and maybe like they're retiring or they're leaving, and you want to capture their presence of what they can deliver. Maybe they're in HR, maybe they're in education, maybe they're the CEO, right? And you want to capture that. Like, there's so many cool use cases for Twin Protocol, and I think that could be a banger. So if you're not subscribed to my channel, please go subscribe. Like, if you go subscribe, watch
watch. Like if you're not going to watch, I don't want you to go subscribe. Like I want people that are going to want to watch content and learn and grow and spend time with me and having fun watching me screw up on names and different things, right? Like having a laugh. That's the type of people that I want to follow. I just don't want a follow just because, you know, that you're not going to ever watch my channel. ISO 20022 system is incoming sooner than most people think, in my opinion. And remember that a lot of noise about XRP being generational wealth. I do, you know, what weren't Ripple on the ISO like commission or whatever? I forgot what it was called, but I think there's going to come a time that you can't print your way out of a problem anymore. And once that happens, you gotta reset the financial system. And when they do, that's when some of the assets that you're holding are going to change your life. Right. And we don't know when that's going to happen. Like that could happen tomorrow, but that could happen in 5 years, or that could happen in 10 years. Like we hope it doesn't take that long, right? Like we're hoping. But realistically, you know, we understand that you can't print your way out of this forever. And sooner or later, we are going to be the winners. And all the family members and all the friends and all the people that we try to talk into, like we'll still see them. We'll just have nicer shit. Like we'll just have like nicer, you know, cars or homes or you know, maybe you've always wanted a Rolex watch or a you know, I don't know what people want to buy, whatever it is. I don't care. I'm cool. Just like Costco shorts and whatever else. Thanks, Robert. Have a weekend. Later, Ariana. Yeah, we're going to end here. I appreciate everyone's help and love. I appreciate you. It's 209 of you watching. Thank you so much for your support. Don't forget about the summit that we have. Cryptonaires KOL Summit. Let me just pull it up for you really quickly. Real quick before you go. This is next weekend, not this weekend. This is next weekend. A lot of good speakers, right? You have the co-founder of, you have the CEO of Twin Protocol who's going to be talking about AI. You have Wolf Financial, cool. You have Kayla coming in. You have Action, A Trades, Verson from Black Swan Capitalist. You got, Matthew Ryan Case. There's still people we have to add to this. There's like 30 panelists. You know, we work really hard on this, and this is going to be big. It's going to be big. All right. I love y'all. Have a good weekend. Peace out. Happy birthday, babe.